first?
Go ahead.
My name is Omar Hamada. I am CEO, owner, and coach of Life Cycle.
My name is Abdulrazak Limjalham, or Zooky, as some of you guys might know me. I climb mountains. And I'm in marketing as well.
I see what you guys did now. You got two competitive ass people. Exactly. You want us to have a conversation, but I mean, how can we talk?
قام يطلق صدق.
Let's go.
شنو هذا؟
How would you define overall wellness?
When I think about wellness, I view it as this like big kind of multi-pronged structure where it takes so many things into account. Not just the physical,
صح.
the mental, the spiritual, the financial. I don't think that one's talked about enough.
I definitely think people should prioritize it. For me personally, it's very essential to have that as a part of my everyday life. I find it helps with my mental health, teaches you discipline, it teaches you how to like strive for a long-term goal.
It's actually an interesting question because now wellness is kind of thrown around. If you really sit down and ask someone like, hey, what do you really think it means to feel okay?
What is it for you?
It's sitting down and really being able to like kind of scan through all these areas of my life and feel like, you know what, I'm at peace with this.
It's a very introspective journey.
Yeah, for sure. And you have to make the time and the space for that. I think, you know, yeah.
Do you believe that the pursuit of sometimes fitness, health, well-being can be addictive negatively?
I don't think it can be addictive negatively unless you allow it to be. And I always tell people this when people are like, oh, I want to try and lose weight. What should I do? I want to go to the gym. I always tell people the same thing. Find a workout or find something that you enjoy doing and just do that. You don't need to follow a regimented plan. And at the end of the day, don't place too much pressure. Sorry.
Bro, the pressure.
Hey! It's all good. Best of three. Best of three.
Yeah, how do you serve again?
So you can either flick the wrist and then flick it again to serve, or click A and then flick
Come on,
the wrist. Yeah.
Shit.
Allah! Can we email the developers of this game?
Do you feel like when you reach a goal, there's that need to just keep going? In other words, is it never enough?
Chronic dissatisfaction.
Type A personalities. But I enjoy chasing goals. I enjoy setting goals for myself. I enjoy striving towards them. It's something that makes me feel good. I once heard a friend tell me, if your dreams didn't scare you, that they weren't big enough. With that in mind, whenever I'd realize maybe I'm pushing myself a bit too hard with a shay, it's about learning to push through that and knowing when to step back. During my training to Everest, I ended up injuring myself like 3 weeks before I went. And I never really spoke about it. I never really told anybody except like close friends and stuff like that. And I realized like, okay, I'm at a crucial point in my training. I can keep training, maybe possibly injure myself or like step back a bit. And I had to adapt and like learn to basically balance both, you know what I mean? What can I do in the meantime that will still maintain my cardio? وكل شيء at the end of the day is achievable if you're willing to dedicate the time, the effort, the energy, the discipline, and be kind to yourself.
All right, Ashley.
Wait, I'm Ashley? How'd they look? Is that foul?
If he hit a ball very far, then he may run on all the pillows.
Yo, that's gone.
That's gone.
Ashley just banged that.
Ashley can move, damn. All right, now we switch. Hey.
I love baseball. When I was a kid, I played like every sport.
No way. Same, Tala, by the way. High school, like middle school, لعبت كل شيء.
I liked basketball, but obviously that wasn't gonna happen. I looked at my mom, she's 4'9". Looked at my dad, he's Kuwaiti. Damn, we end in a tie?
That's way to do it, no?
No. That's what helps us, I think, succeed in kind of any endeavor, is putting ourselves in the situation
100%.
where we do feel pressure. And now it's almost to the point where I feel like I've normalized it.
If you don't feel pressure, you're kind of being stagnant. And I'm not saying that stagnant is a bad thing to be. We all go through it. I've been stagnant at points in my life, so have you know what I mean? When the pressure is there, it's almost a sign that like, okay, you're going in the right direction.
Especially you like literally climbing. You've put yourself situation where there's literally more pressure. My sister worked at this restaurant for like 4 or 5 years, so I knew I could, you know, get a job there waiting tables, this fancy Italian restaurant. I was in college and I was like, I want to feel, you know, pressure in a different way. I don't speak that loud. I'm not out here communicating to people. And man, like serving tables is hard.
I was just gonna add.
It's so hard.
I've done it as well.
It's so hard. Like I think it's harder than what I'm doing now. 100%. Really,
people
it's
underestimate
so hard.
how much work goes in.
It's so stressful.
Back of house in a restaurant. week واحد يبي يدفع بس 10% والثاني 15 with like هذا like just دفعوا خلص وراي ناس like you know عرفت. Have you ever seen The Big Lebowski? Like, that's what I associate bowling with.
How do you feel about ending in a tie?
I don't like ties. It's super frustrating.
Actually, yeah, I get really mad when I lose.
Right? Right?
How competitive do you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10?
30 or maybe 300. How about you?
Wallah, I think I'm the same. I get frustrated when I'm not good at something.
So I feel you. I'm the same way.
I think I'm actually less competitive than I used to.
Do you think it's like kind of like calmed down with age?
But I mean, as you get older, you just kind of realize that, you know, it's okay not to be good at something.
بالضبط أنا عادي يعني.
It's actually what it takes to get good at anything. Gonna strike. Cool. When you threw it, you just went like, oh.
Damn, it was the same thing, but it went in the back, man.
It'd be like a pressure button for me. Press this and someone's just like,
yeah. I sat with Zaid Rifai, the first Arab man to like climb Mount Everest, and he was saying, he was like, it's not about the mountain itself. It's not about Everest. Find your own Everest. Like, what is the mountain for you in your life that you want to reach the summit of?
it's not really about Everest itself. It's about, you know, the mindset that you built to be able to do that. That's what I say in my classes, man.
Just be relentless.
I'm like, I tell them all the time, I'm like, yo, listen, I could care less about the actual workout going on. I care about your attitude and mindset and how you're pursuing this.
Like training for life, basically.
Yeah, I like that. Straight up, life cycle plug. That's why we call it life cycle. You've obviously played this before.